Let me move, let me move. I like you, I'm back in your map, I'm so that you jamo. Kizu jamo, Kipa Jaba, Kinga Kuku jamo. Kuku jamo, Kalubo mi mo, let me move, I'm bad me move, bad me. I like you, let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to call on Sahadatu Isa Osu to give us the welcoming address. Thank you very much.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, partners, supporters, and most importantly, our incredible Afro Girls and Committee. My name is Sahadatu Isa Osu, most influential and face of Target 2025. And today we celebrate a remarkable milestone filled with pride and hope, which is the 1-year anniversary of Fatou Rahman Girl Child Empowerment Foundation, which was launched on the 11th of October 2024, and today makes it a year. In 12 short months, we have turned challenges into opportunities. And potential into real progress for every Afro girl child. The girl I am, the change I lead, girls on the front line of crisis, that's the theme of 2025 International Day for Girl Child, and that's what our journey so far is. We stand on the front line for health, culture, empowerment, and community resilience. Public vision is simple yet powerful to enable every Afro girl child to discover her full potential, and our mission is to provide a supportive environment for girls to access confidence and creativity for a fulfilling future. In line with this, we have achieved remarkable milestones, one of which is the Afro Ajuri Grassroots Talent Hunt, where 5 outstanding girls received recognition and the sum of 100,000 naira each to further their aims. Talent outreach, bringing vital medical service, counseling, and health education to the community. Award for girls in their tertiary institutions, showing that higher education is attainable and celebrated. Education awareness program, guiding senior secondary students on career choice and pathway to a brighter future. And none of this would have been possible without our dedicated team, volunteers, teachers, parents, community leaders, and our girls themselves, whose courage and brilliance continue to inspire us. As I said, my name is Sahadatu Isa Osu, and my degree at 19, and my license to practice at 20. So if someone like I can do that, trust me, you can also. This is to say every one of us has a potential waiting to share, and I will ask you today, what are you good at? What are your potentials? Remember, you don't need to know it all. Can I dance? No. Can I do my makeup? Not at all, but I can speak. And when I speak, people listen. This is to say, every one of us don't need to have it all. You just need to know enough to start. By the way, the journey just began, so I'm calling on every one of us here to keep supporting education and skills development, sponsor scholarship and training opportunities, partner with us on health program, and together we will keep the flame of possibility bright for every Afro girl child. The girl I am, the change I lead, that's not just the thing, that's the reality we're creating every day. So on behalf of Project, I say thank you so much for working with us this past year, and as we celebrate we'd like you all to commit to nurturing talent, safeguarding health, and advancing education. So for every one of you here today, I say thank you so much, and I hope this event is impactful to everybody. Thank
you. We are the girls who carry envy on our head and still carry dreams in our hearts. We are the girls who walk through rows of struggle, yet dare to see a sky full of prosperity. We are the Afro girl child, black skin like the soil of our ancestors, strong, fertile, and unbroken. They say we were too small, too fragile, and too young. But look at us now, front line of change, front line of crisis. And this is not just a theory, this is our voice. A girl child who rose where silence was expected, a poet whose pen became his word, a youth leader who stood in the student parliament, proving that leadership wears skirts too. She makes young guys wonder, how can a girl achieve what I have not? And Enuma answers for all of us when she says, we cannot be silenced, we cannot be sidelined, our voices will echo until the walls fall. But the crisis is real here in Afoland. Girls are told, marry at 16, forget your books, forget your dream, become a bride before you even become yourself. Some are raped and their innocence taken in silence. Some are given to kings and dignitaries like a coin. Tell us, how do you dash a girl? Tell me, how do you give away life as if it were your property? And parents telling their girl child to fold their hands until the so-called Prince Charming comes to save them. Listen to us. We were not born to wait, we were born to rise, and in our land, decision tables is out from the hands of men. They look at us and say, not your place. But here us again. We are not shadows at the back of the hall, we are change makers and leaders too. When women sit at the table, peace lasts longer. When women speak, justice runs deeper. And when a woman rises, the whole nation rises with them. We are the girls we are and the change we need. We rise like Malala in SWAT, like Ngozi in leadership, like Mrs. Rama in Afoland. We rise for every African girl child who has been brought to change. We rise for girls in refugee camps, holding on to tomorrow. Because we are not just victims, we are visionaries, we are not just survivors, we are leaders. The girls we are, the change we need. The girls we are fire. Sparks that light a way for every Afro-girl child. The girls we are power. Not waiting for permissions to be heard. We are hope. Turning pain into purpose, and the change we need is not just for us, but for every Afro-girl child at the front line of crisis. Because when you empower a girl, you empower a whole nation and generation. So to my fellow girl child, I say, step up, take your chin up. The world may shake, but you are unshakable. The storm may rage, but we are the front line. The girls we are, the change we need. We are the future, and the future is here.
Please, a round of applause for her, a round of applause for her.
As a woman whose journey began not too different from many of yours sitting down here. As a girl with dreams, a girl with doubts, but most importantly, a girl who chose to rise. Many were like me here, but they were silenced due to lack of funds, ignorance, and others. Today's team, the girl I am, the change I need, gets on the frontal or in the front line of crisis. It's powerful. It speaks not just to who we are, but to what we can do, even in the faces of challenges. We live in a world where crises take many forms, from health emergencies, to natural disasters, to economic instability, to social injustice, especially on the side of girl child. Girls often bear brunt of these challenges. They are not just victims, but are leaders, advocates, and change makers. In every crisis, girls have shown us their ability to rise up, to confront adversity, and to create pathway to a bright future. This makes us to recognize some women that are already on high top. We have Professor Ngozi Okoje-Iweala, World Bank Director General. She started like all of us here. We have Obiangeli Catherine, former Minister of Education. And we have late Professor Dora Akuyeli, a pharmacist and former Director General of NAFDAC. And we have Barrister Natasha Apoti, which all of us knows what is happening presently. A senator representing Kogi Central, and many more. These women that I've mentioned have faced crises like the way we are facing. but they were able to overcome. Girls who are caregivers in their home when crisis strike. Girls who stand up to protect their community. Girls who volunteer advocate, innovate and rebuild. The great women like the one I've just mentioned. In my own field as a nurse, I have seen girls on the front line of crisis every single day. Young nurses, midwives, standing at patient bedside, providing professional care while risking their lives to bring healing and hope. Girls who comfort mothers, comfort fathers, deliver babies, and hold hands with the weak. They are not just serving, they are leading change. But leaders doesn't always wear a little or hold a microphone. Sometimes leaders is choosing education when society say you cannot. But we are here today to say we can do it. Thank you for your commitment to this vital cause. Together, let us make way for a brighter future for every girl. So today, as we celebrate Girl Child, let's make a promise. Not just for this foundation alone, for parents especially, because all of us have a role. From our parents, teachers, and we ourselves. Let's make efforts to support every girl child to stay in school.
Kusengo du ene aku kudungo ku Umbano yanga mumi Umbano kinga mumi Umbano palo amumi Ba kinzo kige suripama Laki ge sumana Ajiri kinzo laki ge sumingari Laki ge sumana Ese mana Yese Iye shiduka deki olamba kudu Akai ira lendu Nana bajiro nyimatili Kenzunga nemi ka nyimatili Kenzunga dami ka nyimatili Aya Yete iye shiduka deki olamba kudu Akai ira lendu Nana bajiro nyimatili
Most especially our youth, our daughters and sisters. I want you people to keep it up and keep fighting. We're supposed to be proud and level, because if Afro can produce the first governor of Nassau State and we're still left behind, I think there is a question mark there. So we need to improve. We are for youth, and most especially the students. We need to improve. And number one is unity. We start fighting ourselves. Always think of progress. At the time there is unity, there must be a development in our society, in our local government, in our states, and the country as large. I want to support this program with a sum of 200,000. And that donation will be transferred immediately after my speech. The account number should be given to me immediately after my speech so that I can make the transfer. Thank you very much. Keep us together.
Kiri madengo mata jiraka kinduki dekei Iye shibodu kadaka ngomate kindulala akakitokei Enumba bodu kadaka ngomate kindula kipachaka kiramba kei Yese kinduki yimukei kitokei ya ukimwa mukei Yese kusengwa dami keki bakuyo korodua o Yese imimi ngole modu Ngoyenyi yo madege duka deba shoko Ungoka bo mi modu Yese imimi bo midu Yes, sir.
Like they are men. And he has assured us here that if he becomes the governor of Nasarawa State, scholarship for students will be as exactly as what is happening and even more, because he desires to make sure that our guests are educated. It's not an issue of leaving the guests behind. No, it's not that time again. The world is now for us to have our guests getting educated, ensuring that they become men, compete with men everywhere. So I want to thank the organizers for this wonderful work here, because they are giving the guests here from their land the opportunity to become what they can never be. And that girl that came in here to come and speak spoken word has done a great work. Please put your hands together for that. We are going to get people from Nasarawa State to stand anywhere in the world. They can stand anywhere in the world. That girl can go to anywhere in the world. And she's coming from where? From their land. I think you should be very proud of that. The senator would have been here himself, but there's another assignment that is very key. And that is the Nasarawa Total Kefi Road. He has gone there to ensure that the Minister of Works is brought to come and watch the program. And that concerns almost everybody here who comes from that side. I thought you don't think it's now. Because he has been able to bring the minister, in fact, he has been to the presidency to ask them for a special intervention in that area. And we are happy that today is the day that collides with your own program. He would have been here in person, but because of that, he has to go for that one. That's why I'm here this afternoon. And to tell you that for us, or for him as a person, his desires is that Nasarawa State will move from where it is. Enough of period of where we have the development. Like the lady who was enough who said something here, very beautiful. The girls are made to stay, no more again. The girls say no more again. I said say no more again. No more again. They are going to be educated like all the other men too. He wants to tell you that empowerment is one key that is very, very dear to his heart. Empowerment of our people is very dear to him. That is why in his own agenda, empowerment is key. And I'm sure you are also aware that even the Afro women were given a vehicle recently. Am I right? Yes. The Afro women were given a vehicle by Wadada because he wants to empower them. And the girls here too are going to be empowered. He asked me to tell you that please, we should go out and register. If you are not registered, if you're not a registered person and you are over 18, make sure you get yourself registered so that you can go in there and vote 2027. And when you vote 2027, it's of course better 2027. He is the one that is key to ensure that the governance in Nasarawa State will improve the lives of everybody. The organizers, please, you would have been here yourself, but it's not here. But before I leave, I should give you their pledge and give you the account number here so that we can do the transfer. I don't have the money here. You are taking the account to him and then we'll do the transfer. Please give me the account, and the amount he's giving is 500,000 naira.
Account number, please.
Account number, please. Account number, please.
Shiduka deki olamba kudu akai ira lendu tana bajiro nyima tele kezunga dabi kanyima tele kezunga nemi kanyima tele aya yefe engang badami ma alami wo mutrukpe duka miru kepo mo mi fio ekeko yefe mo fa weto mo imini na poto Inte mi tole kwa kumopu
Open Commissioner of Trade and Investment National State, former chairman or former executive chairman National Local Government Council, you are most welcome. Thank you so much for coming. I would love to see, but I would like to invite our uncle,